Shabbat Shalom. I am in Brookline, Massachusetts. My daughter is right now at orientation for Boston University, and we're in a hotel. And this is Color of the Week, and we are in the Torah portion Re'eh. Re'eh is really a powerful portion all about how to elevate yourself. We elevate ourselves by following the mitzvahs, the commandments that God gave us, and by helping others do the same. In fact, that others grouping extends to the animals that we eat. We actually choose carefully which animals we can elevate their souls. Some just are harder to do, which is why Dungeness crab isn't on the list as a bottom dweller. Anyway, going on, in addition, we learn about how we can elevate all of the community by taking care of each other. That poverty is something that we just avoid being permanent by helping those in need wholeheartedly without any reservation. And then finally, we follow the commandments to remember that we were once slave in Egypt, that the way we stay compassionate to others is by having a Seder and keeping kosher for Passover. So there's this whole system. And we're going to read into what the deeper kind of wisdom that we can take out of Parshat Re'eh can shine upon us. So take the cards, break them into 3 stacks, and let's climb the mountain. So we enter into this week's Torah with Karnaim, radiance. So we are following those commandments that we've been given, and it is a practice. And this Torah portion isn't telling us that we don't love God and that we're not close to God. It's actually just a reminder for how to stay that way and continue to do that. So what we need this week in order to receive the Torah is the capacity to look carefully at the ways in which we're separating ourselves from others. Because it's only when we recognize the distances that we're creating, the ways that we're breaking down our connections, that we can actually begin to repair them. So there's a need to be able to see clearly and how we're actually not doing what we are needing to do. But the actual lesson of this week's Torah is absolutely correct. It's the practice of kavod, of honoring the commandments and honoring our relationship with God, and recognizing that it's through these actions that I described of keeping kosher and taking care of the poor and following the commandments, that we instill within us a sense of service and connection that is our source of humility and our ultimate desire in this earth, which is to connect with the Creator. And how to actually do that day to day, because that's really hard. This is like a really good reading. We only are going to be able to connect with the Creator when we recognize what we really want and need in our life. If we're not paying attention to the ways in which we are lacking or others are lacking, we're going to get kind of distracted to a certain extent. But touching into the deepest lacks in our life is actually the source of where we begin to look for the blessings in our life. We don't even notice unless we pay attention to what is missing and what do we actually have. And finally, the outcome of Re'eh is Shuvah, which is exactly right. This Torah portion is exactly right. All right. Wishing you a week of kavod. Shabbat Shalom.